Hi everyone, this is Amy Glassett with LuLaRoe, Amy Glassett, and I am actually getting ready to go on a date with my husband. I'm really excited. We haven't gone on a date, I think, since last summer, you guys. It's legit been a long time. But I wanted to make a quick video. I actually I recorded a video yesterday, but I decided I didn't like it. I was kind of a little, I guess you could say, frustrated or upset when I made it, and it was more of a venting thing. But I did want to talk on this topic really quick because I want this channel to not only be my progress and my journey through LuLaRoe. I posted last week or early this week sometime about my first week in LuLaRoe and all that. But I wanted to talk about people who are thinking about joining LuLaRoe and are researching things and stuff like that. There is a video going around Facebook. I don't know how many people have seen it. Actually, last I checked, it was like over 20,000 people who have seen this video. And it frustrated me. Frustrated me a lot. So this video was pretty much telling a story about how they got suspended from LuLaRoe, and I guess when you get suspended from LuLaRoe, you pretty much can't get unsuspended from LuLaRoe. So they're pretty much firing you, but they can't say firing because then you'd be technically an employee, and you're not really an employee of LuLaRoe because you're an independent consultant, an independent retailer. And so they have to choose their wording very carefully, kind of a thing. Well, here's the deal. When you sign up with LuLaRoe, you get a contract. You get these policies and procedures. Read through your policies and procedures. If you have any questions, if you feel like you need to get a lawyer to look over them and explain them to you, do that. Because this is a contract. It is a binding contract. There are certain things I can and cannot say because it is in my contract that I can and cannot say certain things. There are certain things within this contract that I can and cannot do. Advertising sales publicly, I cannot do that, you guys. That is against the contract, and you have to be selling at MAP. You have to. It's in your contract. I mean, can you give special discounts and stuff like that? Yes, but there's a way that you have to go around it, and it's all there in the policies and procedures. So when you're thinking about signing up and you get this contract, before you say yes and before you sign that, read the contract. Understand the contract. Because people are just now kind of realizing that they're not doing things the way that they're supposed to, and LuLaRoe's compliance has been reaching out to a lot of people. They're starting to really, I don't want to say knuckle down, but they're starting to really enforce this contract that people signed. And people are not happy because they're getting caught doing things that they're not supposed to do. If you were following the rules from the beginning, you would be doing great. You would be soaring. And I told a story in the last video that I made, and I'll say it again. I'm trying to make this somewhat brief. The policies and procedures, those rules that you may feel are holding you back, they're not. They're allowing you to succeed to the best of your ability. And I liken this to a story of a little boy who takes his kite out on a very windy day, and he has the kite fully extended. The string is totally extended. There's no more string for the kite. And he starts to get sad for his kite because he feels like the string is holding it back. If the string wasn't there, he feels like the kite could just soar and fly away and live up to its full potential. And he starts crying about the fact that this kite is being held back. And so his dad, who understands what the string is actually there for, he comes up and he decides it's, he needs to teach his son kind of like a lesson. And so he cuts the string to the kite. Now, instead of the kite, since you released it from its confinements, its rules, instead of soaring and flying into the air and becoming this majestic kite that can go as far as it wants, it falls to the ground because it needed that structure. It needed those rules. So without that string and without those rules, you fall to the ground. If you're following the policies and procedures laid out for you, if you're doing everything that you're supposed to do, you're going to succeed. It might take time, you guys. Last week I was saying how I had a little over $1,400 worth of sales. They're not the biggest numbers in the world. I'm really happy with those numbers. This week, I think I have sold maybe 7 things, possibly 8 by the end of the night. That's a huge difference from last week, you guys. A huge difference. Last week was my launch. I expected it to be kind of big, and it was a little bit bigger. And so now it's time for me to actually put in that work and to work hard. Is it going to happen overnight? No. Am I going to break those policies and procedures and do things I'm not supposed to do to try to get ahead of the game? Absolutely not, because that's going to hinder me even more. So make sure you're following those rules and procedures. Make sure you read them before you sign the contract, okay? That's my biggest advice when you're first starting. Make sure you understand what you're getting into. Another comment that was made in that video was something to the fact that you need to wear LuLaRoe at least 3 to 5 pieces every day, and they were saying that it was taking away freedom and it sounded more like a uniform and not what they signed up for. You do not have to wear 3 to 5 pieces of LuLaRoe every single day. You don't. You don't even have to wear LuLaRoe every single day. You don't. That is your choice. I wear LuLaRoe every day pretty much because it's the most comfortable and amazing clothing I've ever had in my entire life. But that's my choice. Also, I could choose to be a walking mannequin for my company and for my brand and my business. I can choose to go out and wear, I'm wearing a polka dot Irma right now, and I'm about to go on a date, and we're going to go see Beauty and the Beast, you guys. I'm so excited. Let me just show you my leggings really quick, because I'm really excited. My husband's probably laughing at me right now. But there are roses on here. There's like a little geometric pattern, and then there's roses. I love them. And I'm choosing to wear them. I don't have to. I could go out in something else. But then I would be using my walking mannequin, my body, to advertise another company. So I could do that, or I can advertise my brand. And I could look super cute, and maybe somebody will come up to me and say, I love your outfit. Where did you get it? And I can say, hey, it's LuLaRoe, and I sell it. Here's my business card. Instead of somebody coming up if I was wearing some other brand, and they're like, oh, I love your outfit. Where'd you get it? And well, it's still pretty and it's still stylish. I lost the opportunity to be like, oh, it's LuLaRoe, here's my business card, kind of a thing. It's up to you. You do what you want. Because guess what? It is your business, okay? It is. As long as you're following the rules and procedures, you can do what you want. Like, you really can. So that's kind of the video I wanted to make. Touch base with you guys and say have a great week. I don't know when I'm going to make another video. Can we also really quickly touch point on how awesome my lips are tonight? I'm just saying. I'm like squirreling all over the place, you guys. All over the place. This is Lip Sense. It's like the blue-red color. My neighbor across the street sells Lip Sense. And look at this. Like, you guys. It does not come off. It's beautiful. I love it. So, little plug for Lip Sense there. I don't even sell it. Have a great day, week, night, wherever you are with watching this. And I will see you next time.